Hello students, welcome to Gopal iCampus. Gopal iCampus is a dedicated channel for the students preparing for NEET examination. So in this video, we are going to learn the overview of the cell. Right? So in this overview, we are going to learn about the differences between prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. And then, so what are all the structures present in the cells, and then different sizes of the cells, different shapes of the cells. So these are the things we are going to learn in this chapter, in this topic, right? So the cells are mainly of two types. One type is called prokaryotic cell and the other type is called eukaryotic cell. So what is a prokaryotic cell and what is a eukaryotic cell? So prokaryotic cell is the cell, so in which prokaryotic cell is the cell in which so the nuclear membrane is absent. So prokaryotic cell is the cell in which the nuclear membrane is absent. Nuclear membrane is absent. Right? So here, so the examples for prokaryotic cells, so they are bacteria, mycoplasmas. So these cells, they come under the prokaryotic cells. So they do not possess the nucleus, right? So here the genetic material is naked. In these cells, the genetic material is naked. So this is how a prokaryotic cell looks like. So this is actually a bacterial cell. This is a bacterial cell. This cell is bacterium. So here if you see in the bacteria, so here this is the genetic material. This is the DNA or genetic material. This DNA is present in the cytoplasm itself. It is not present inside the nucleus. It is present in the cytoplasm. So here the nucleus is absent. So that is why these cells are called prokaryotic cells. They are called prokaryotic cells. Right? And there is one more type of cells, and these cells are called eukaryotic cells. So what are eukaryotic cells? Eukaryotic cells are those in which the genetic material is present inside a specific structure. And that specific structure is the nucleus. So here the genetic material, it is present within a membrane bound structure that is called nucleus. Within a membrane bound structure called nucleus. So they are called eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells. So for example, all the cells of plants and animals, they are eukaryotic cells only. The cells of plants and animals, they are eukaryotic cells only. Plants and animals. The examples for the eukaryotic cells are plant cells and animal cells. Plant cells and animal cells. They are the examples for the eukaryotes. Let us see the diagram how the plant cell and animal cell looks like. So this is the animal cell. So this cell is the animal cell. So in this cell, see there is no cell wall, and here this is the nucleus. This is the nucleus. See here the nucleus is surrounded by a nuclear membrane. And inside this nucleus, the genetic material is present. And this genetic material, it is present inside the chromosomes. So in the nucleus, you can see the chromosomes. So here this is the nucleus and it is surrounded by a nuclear membrane. Inside the nucleus, you can see the chromosomes. Inside the chromosomes, you can see the presence of genetic material. Such cells are called eukaryotic cell. Such cells are called eukaryotic cells. Right? So in eukaryotic cells, there is a nucleus in the center, just like we have seen. So just now we have seen that there is a nucleus in the center. So let us suppose this is a cell and this is the nucleus in the center. This is the nucleus in the center. And inside this nucleus, you can see the presence of chromosomes. So chromosomes are present inside this nucleus like this. And these chromosomes, they possess the genetic material. So each chromosome is made up of the genetic material, that is DNA. So DNA is present inside these chromosomes, right? So the DNA acts as the genetic material. Okay. So then, so inside the cell, you can see the presence of a semi-fluid matrix, semi-fluid substance. And this semi-fluid substance, that is called the cytoplasm. It is called cytoplasm. The semi-fluid substance is called cytoplasm. And this cytoplasm is present in all kinds of cells. That means it is present in prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. It is present in all kinds of cells. Prokaryotic cells, eukaryotic cells, plant cells, animal cells. And this cytoplasm is the area where all the activities of the cell takes place. So inside the cell, several activities, several biochemical reactions, several catabolic reactions, anabolic reactions, and they will be occurring, right? So this cytoplasm is the area where all the activities of the cell takes place. Okay, and so the eukaryotic cells are again of two types, plant cells, animal cells. And the difference between the plant cells and animal cells is that, so in plant cells, there is a definite cell wall surrounding the cell. There is a definite cell wall which surrounds the cell, right? But in animal cells, this cell wall is absent. This cell wall is absent in the animal cells. Cell wall is absent in the animal cells. So let us once again we will go to the diagram. See here in animal cells there is no cell wall, but in these plant cells and here there is a cell wall. This is the cell wall. And below the cell wall you can see the plasma membrane, but here the outer membrane is plasma membrane. Plasma membrane. But in the case of plant cells, the outer boundary is a cell wall. So this is the main difference. Even though there are several other differences between animal cells and plant cells, the main difference between plant and animal cell is plant cell possesses cell wall, animal cell does not possess the cell wall. Animal cell does not possess the cell wall. So this is about the different structures present in the cells. And so there are some more other cells which are present in the cells. For example, in the case of eukaryotic cells, and you can see the presence of membrane bound cell organelle. So membrane bound cell organelle are present in the eukaryotic cells. And these membrane bound cell organelle, so they are absent in prokaryotic cells. They are absent in prokaryotic cells. But there are some cell organelle which are present in both prokaryote and so eukaryotic cells. And those cell organelle are the ribosomes. So what are ribosomes? Ribosomes are non-membrane bound cell organelle, and these ribosomes are present both in prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. They are present both in prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Right? So ribosomes are found not only in the cytoplasm, and these ribosomes are found in the mitochondria. So where the ribosomes are present in the cell, they are not only present in the cytoplasm, they are present in mitochondria, they are present in the chloroplast, and they are present on the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Right? But in animal cells, there is one more additional cell organelle, which is absent in plant cells. That cell organelle, which is present only in animal cells and absent in plant cells, is centrioles. These centrioles, they help in cell division. So in the case of animal cells, centrioles help in cell division, and these centrioles, they are absent in plant cells. They are present only in animal cells. Only in animal cells. So this is about the overview of the cell. And these cells, they occur in different sizes and different shapes. First, let us discuss the sizes of the cells. Right? So, here the smallest cell is mycoplasma. So, mycoplasmas are the smallest cells known so far. So, the size of the mycoplasma is 0.3 micrometers. So, the size of the mycoplasma is 0.3 micrometers. So 1 micrometer is 1 millionth of a meter. Is it not? So that means the size of this from here to here, it is 0.3 micrometers. 0.3 micrometers. Right? So then the bacteria. So the size of the bacteria is 3 to 5 micrometers. So this is bacteria. And from here, from this end to this end. So the size of the bacteria. So it ranges from 3 to 5 micrometers. Some bacteria, they are 3, some bacteria are 5 micrometers. Right? So and then the largest cell known so far, that is the ostrich egg. So ostrich is a bird, belongs to the Australia and New Zealand. So this is the size of the ostrich egg. See, this is the egg of the hen and this is the egg of the ostrich. So I think it is almost 10 times more than the egg of the hen. Right? So that is how the largest isolated single cell is ostrich egg. And then the size of human RBC, red blood cells of RBC, is 7 micrometers. See, this is the size of the RBC. This is the RBC, photograph of RBC. From here to here, it is 7 micrometers. The size of the RBC is 7 micrometers. Right? So, and then the longest cells. So, they are the nerve cells. Nerve cells are present in animals. Right? So, this is the longest cell. Longest cell in animals is nerve cell. But there is a longest cell in plants. Longest cell in plants. So, that is fibers. Sclerenchymatous fibers. Fibers are the longest cells in plants. Right? So this is about sizes of the cells. So now let us learn about the different shapes of the cells. Let us learn about the different shapes of the cells. Right? The cells not only occur in different sizes, they occur in different shapes also. They occur in different shapes also. Right? So what is the shape of red blood cells? Red blood cells are disc shaped or disc like. red blood cells are disc shaped or disc like. See, this is the shape of red blood cells. It is the shape of red blood cells. And then there are cells which are amoeboid in shape. And the shape of amoeboid cells, white blood cells, they are amoeboid in shape. This is the shape of white blood cell. And the cells which are long and narrow, so they are columnar epithelial cells. So this is the diagram of columnar epithelium. See how long they are. So they are long. So from here to here, they are long. So columnar epithelium is long and narrow. And then long and branched. So they are the nerve cell. So this is the nerve cell is long and branched. And the cells which are elongated. So they are tracheids, xylem tracheid. So this is the tracheid. This is the tracheid. So it is long and elongated from here to here. It is long and elongated. And the mesophyll cells are round and oval. So here, this is the mesophyll cell. It is round and oval. Mesophyll cells are the photosynthetic cells in case of the leaves. So they help in photosynthesis, right? So this is how, so there are different cells of different sizes and different shapes. Okay, so let us see some questions on this overview of the cell, this topic overview of the cell, right? So the first question is, what is the main arena of all the activities of the cell? So the main arena of all the activities of the cell is cytoplasm. Then next question, what is the non-membrane bound cell organelle that is present in all kinds of the cell? And that non-membrane bound cell organelle that is present in all kinds of cells is ribosome. Right? So what is the non-membrane bound cell organelle that is present only in animal cells? That is present only in animal cells and that is absent in plant cells. And what is its function? And that non-membrane bound cell organelle that is present only in plant cells is centriole. And its function is cell division. Its function is cell division. And the next question is, what are the smallest and largest cells respectively? So mycoplasmas are the smallest cells and ostrich egg is the largest cell known so far. Let us see some more questions related to this topic. What are the biconcave shaped cells? So red blood cells are biconcave shaped. What are the longest animal cells? So the longest animal cells are the nerve cells. Nerve cells are the longest animal cells. What are the longest plant cells? So longest plant cells are the fibers, sclerenchymatous fibers. What is the shape of mesophyll cell? So the shape of mesophyll cell is round or oval. Round or oval is the shape of mesophyll cells. Okay. So with this, we came to the end of. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel. And please don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever a new video is placed in this channel.